Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. You can see there I've got a unboxing of my Himi Gouache. This is the 24 set and it comes with a matching mint lid there, as you saw in the beginning. Quickly, it was a flash, and a white sort of mixing tray that all fits on top of that. And as you store these, I know there are a lot of people that say they've cracked and dried out. I'm not sure how often they're using them, but if you keep them moist and then put the lid on so that they don't dry out, they should be fine. And then you can always re-wet them and let them sit overnight if you do get to that super dry crack stage. But pulling these little covers off was a bit of a chore. Especially with carpal tunnel, it was kind of like, as you can see, I left two there, and I just had to wait a few hours to do them. And it's an orange and a green. So, yeah, so basically you have these jelly cups of gouache. They're a water-based gouache, and so you can re-wet them. At least that's what my experience has been so far. And you can see a little bit of the oils or glycerin or whatever that is floating there to the top. So they just need to be a little, I was mixing it with a scrap piece of paper. You can see on the white there to the right, you can see a little puddle of that. But gouache is a fun paint to work with. It has the watercolor abilities, the acrylic ability, the opaqueness of acrylic paint, and then the matte finish. So it's fun to work with. So I was excited to try this. And my little Jane Davenport paintbrush there. And just making some flowers, just kind of testing it out. The only other gouache I've used is Liquitex and Arteza, and I like those. Of course, Liquitex gouache is a little pricier, and the Arteza is fine. It's just the some of my caps got dried and shut, so there's that. But anyway, so I wanted to try out these little jelly cups. I know I'm sort of late to the game here with these, but I didn't want to just, buy another art supply. But I thought they were so much fun that I did go ahead and get the pastel set. There's a smaller set of all pastels. And so since I do a lot of painting, I thought, well, for this particular set, I would be less concerned about the light fastness because I'm using that more in digital design and pattern surface pattern design. That's what I'm trying to say. And you can check out all those links below. I do sell paper crafting, digital papers, and fabric and wallpaper on Spoonflower, as well as Redbubble and Zazzle. So you can find me in all those places. And I do also publish some scrap paper books at Amazon and Barnes & Noble, in addition to my literary published books. But anyway, all the links are down below. Thanks so much for your patience. I was getting through the little advert there. But anyway, artists have to sort of put our eggs in a bunch of baskets because it's just is what it is. But anyway, so just painting with these little foundational colors. And then what's great about these is they dry relatively quickly, and then you can go ahead and layer on top of them. And they are fun to work with. That's all I can say is if you love something that's very user-friendly and not intimidating, especially it would be great if you just like to go around in your art journal. I think you would find these very easy to use. And like I said, if you keep the lid on them and keep them moist, then put the lid on, I think you'll find that they'll stay pretty well used. A little of this paint goes a long way. I'm barely dipping my brush in that paint. I think it could last you for like years if you take care of them. I mean, so $17, $18 for that amount of mileage is a pretty good deal. And as you can see, the paint start coming to life here as I'm layering on. And yeah, I'm sorry, I'm yawning. Oh man, I'm so tired. It's a rainy day here in Michigan, and it's just, how that goes. And so yeah, just making some pretty flowers and having fun making some patterns from all of these. I take pictures of them and I upload them and clean them up a little bit, and then use them in digital artwork. They're great for clip art. It's a lot of fun. It's amazing what we can do nowadays. So yeah, pretty colors in here. Little limited with the 24. And then obviously some of these colors are mixed colors, but you could make a few more colors by mixing them together. I had a hard time finding a green I liked in here. I'm kind of particular about my greens, but in the end, I layered it with some yellows and browns and brought it to that natural stage that I like. But the that would be the only thing. So you could use, I think I tried it. I actually looked at my Arteza gouache set that I had, and I didn't have, I had a sap green, which I like, but I didn't have that nice deep dark, like a hooker's green or something like that, that I used to using. But anyway, you could play around with it and mix up a green that you like, and that would be fine. But yeah, making some flowers. Yeah, I hope you all are doing well. I'm making it through the holiday season. I guess I should be painting more Christmassy and winter things instead of the flowers, but you know how that goes. I did do a snowman in a winter house the other day, so you can check that out. But we got a big snowfall here in Michigan, and I'm also going to be getting back into some sewing. I once upon a time I was a dressmaker for people, and that's kind of my wheelhouse. But you know, as I'm getting these fabrics from Spoonflower with my art on them, I thought, oh, I should be making some, just sort of incorporating my paper crafting into that, and making like fabric envelopes and things of that nature. So hit that subscribe. You never know what's going to come popping out on my channel. I'm one of those ADD artists where it's like, woo, you know, bouncing around from thing to thing. But I do love sewing and textiles. I love painting. I love music. I love a lot of the arts. So it's fun to kind of combine them when you can, and paper crafting and things like that. It's nice to be able to do that. I'll have to find her channel. I did see a lady who was doing the neatest thing on fabric. She was painting or drawing faces and things, and then sewing like with a free motion presser foot, sewing like sewing the art. No, I don't know if that might be too fiddly for me, but I thought that was fun. So it's amazing how you can combine the different elements that you do and merge them all together. So lots of fun. It's good for the mind to create. And leave comments down below. What are the things you like to make? Are you a painter, sewer, foodie, all the above? Do you have a hard time just picking one thing and sticking with that? Am I the only one? I don't think I am, but you never know. Well, thanks guys for joining me today. Show all the love, like, share, and subscribe. That always helps tell YouTube to forward this video to people, and I would greatly appreciate that. I thank you for your time spent with me today, and I hope you get down into your supplies and create something wonderful. Have a great day.